What is happening, everybody? How you doing today? In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to some Indian folk metal. Yeah, a song is called Bloodywood, and it's from a band called Aja? Aja, possibly? Asia? It's A-A-J. AJ? I don't know. Indian folk metal sounds pretty interesting to me, though. It's interesting that this got recommended to me because recently on a Live Request Wednesday, I also did some Indian folk metal. In fact, I wonder if this is the same song. I don't know. We're going to find out. But hey, if you guys are new around here, please consider liking and subscribing. And away we go. Interesting instrumentation here. Sounds like a sitar almost. Lute. Sounding super atmospheric and wide. Damn. Dude, I love the sound of those drums. Oh, shit. Okay, so before we get into this hook here, complete transparency, I believe I have seen this. Yes, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I recently reacted to this, I believe, on a Live Request Wednesday. It's a beautiful song through and through. There's a lot of really cool stuff happening here from a sound designer's perspective that I may not have touched on my live reaction show anyway, so maybe I'll just do that right now. So I think, yeah, I heard the song in passing on a Live Request Wednesday once before in the midst of 30 other songs, so sometimes when I do that, my brain just turns to mush trying to dissect everything. But now that I got some time, I can really sit down and really analyze this song. So let's do that right now. I really enjoy the way this one started off. It starts off with like this really nice wide open space with sounds like some sort of sitar type of instrument. Good use of effects on that, make it nice and wide. It sounds like it has like some decent reverb to it. Not quite delay, obviously, because things would overlap since it's a fairly notey melody. But it's pretty cool. It starts off with a flute then. Things get super wide, atmospheric, and then all of a sudden we just hit with this hook. And what's cool about the hook here is, you know, it starts off like kind of from like an organic frame structure. You know, we got flute, we got this sitar type instrument, some like sounds of like wind and stuff just to kind of bring us to the next or crescendo us to the next or the first verse here. And but when they jump into it right away, I mean, we're hit with the double bass of the drums. We got that gnarly, very distorted guitar and this little cool kind of like underlying synth melody. Which is kind of cool. This is an interesting dynamic from switching from something that's like so organic, you know, the flute and the sitar and like these, you know, very vibrant instruments and moving on to something that's a little bit more electronic. This can be very hard to do. And unless it's done right, it just sounds like, oh, hey, there's this part and then there's this part. But as an artist, that's not exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to have a fluid motion through the entirety of the song. You want to keep the artistic integrity of the jam moving forward, and I think they do that beautifully here. So let's listen to that one more time, and let's continue with this little jam. Actually, let's take that back a little bit. I want to really hear that transition. We even have some orchestrations in the background here. Sounds almost like a brass type instrument. It's cool because the melody continues through this part. The drums really start picking up. Damn, this dude can play.
I see a bright light waiting at the end of the tunnel, and I might die in the dark, but the pain is part of the struggle. I got my demons at my back, but I'm ready to rumble. I found my reason to fight, so this time I am the trouble. I may be knocked back, but I'm a battle on and rock that. Gonna make it harder than hell spawn and top that. Push the limits, and if it's a fight, then I'm in it. Finish it as I begin it, I came here to win it.
I forgot about this. Dude, they come out freaking swinging. actually got some vocal chops. I want to know what these guys sound like live. It must be fun to mix a band like this with the wind instruments and whatnot. Yeah, I like how there's a reoccurring theme through the melody. It keeps things like almost like super epic. You know, that's what they're kind of really going for here. Also, some fun little effects they played there as well. They had this like, it sounded like they were hitting some kind of metal mallet as they were going through, making it very metal. Very, very cool. They come out swinging with these hooks. This guy here, he's got a... this guy can not only scream, but he's also got some like actual deep vocals to him. I even like the rapper as well. I remember the first time I heard this, I really wasn't expecting him to kind of slide into this melody with a rap like this, but it really starts, it really picks up. We're going to pull this one back here again, because I really want to focus on that tinging sound, that slam on the mallet. Gonna come up right here. Yeah, man, this is badass. Drums though. It's like scatting. Like a diamond in the rough, I'm like, what's up? Yeah, I'm out here calling the bluff, cause there's no more doubt, it's all in, all out. Bring the storm into the drought, transform into the final form and knock it out. I don't care, now I'll be better than I was back then. Never say never, I was trapped and put it all together as I fought, now I'm smashing. Paid in the shredder, man, I'm all about the passion. And I may fall, but I risk it to fly, cause I would trade the ground just to kiss the sky. This is just good writing. Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful, dude. I don't remember this.
I see a bright light waiting at the end of the tunnel, and I might die in the dark, but the pain is part of the struggle. I got my demons at my back, but I'm ready to rumble. I found my reason to fight, so this time I am the trouble. I may be knocked back, but I will battle on and rock that. Gonna make it harder than hell.
What a beautiful use of textures.
And if it's a fight, then I'm in it. Finish it as I begin it. I came here to win it.
Dude, that song will put hair on your chest and get your blood moving. Holy crap. Yeah, sorry that I had heard that song in passing, but thank you for requesting it again because I don't think that I had a link for these guys, and in fact, I had to go through and subscribe. No, I already did. The first time I heard this, I'm like, I'm subscribing to this right away. Okay, so the band is actually called Bloodywood. The song was just called Asia or Aj, whatever that is. Yeah, man, this is just a great example of good songwriting, a fantastic use of textures, and these guys can truly play. Drummer was absolutely popping off. I love the implementation of the flute actually mixed in with some of these electronic elements. It just really kind of put this very interesting like contrast into the song. It made things super wide and like epic, but it still kept things kind of grounded with like the chunkiness of the guitar and just like the pulsating brutalness of that double bass. I really enjoyed both vocalists as well. I think having the screamer and the vocalist there, the guy with long hair mixed together with the rapper, I think they work really, really well together. And people might think, oh, well, it's a tired trend. It's very Linkin Park-esque. You got a singer and you got a rapper and a bunch of other bands that have kind of had that in the nu metal genre. But I wouldn't consider this nu metal. I would consider this its own thing. And one thing's for sure, though, it's brutal as hell. It's epic as hell. It's beautiful. It's got fantastic use of textures. The female vocalist, when she came in and when all three singers were popping off there towards the end and the melodies were just like really kind of coming together, like it's hard not to feel a song like this and enjoy a song like this. How does this video only have 600,000 views? God dang. I mean, this is a contender for me for like one of the best nu metal songs I've heard. I don't mean nu metal as in the genre. I mean a newer metal song that I have heard. I mean, it's got all the elements me as a music nerd can really just kind of get down with it and enjoy. You've got fantastic playing. You've got great sound structure. You've got great layering. You've got, an awesome foundation. You've got use of very interesting and eclectic instruments, and you got it all coming together, written beautifully. What's not to love? Bloodywood. I can get down with these guys. If you have any more Bloodywood to suggest for me, anything that's even remotely like this, chances are I'm going to freaking love it, and I would appreciate it very much if you'd request some more. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll catch you out in the next one. You guys have a fantastic night. Bye, everybody. That was good. I like that.